Hello guys, welcome again to my video tutorial. Today, I'm gonna solve 4 example of function which is related to my previous video, which is the 3 basic derivative rule, which is the exponent rule or the power rule rather, the sum and difference rule, and the constant multiple rule. So let's proceed to the first function problem. F of x is equal to 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. So this is just a simple function that we can differentiate right away. So f of prime of x is equal to 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by x, 2 subtracted by 1 plus 4x, 1 subtracted by 1, and the derivative of function of a constant is just a 0. So f of prime of x is equal to 6x, 2 subtracted by 1 is just a 1, plus 4x raised to 1 subtracted by 1, which is x raised to 0 also is just a 1. So we have here the derivative of a function of 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. So let's proceed guys to the next example. The second example is f of x is equal to 4 over 9 x cubed plus 7x raised to negative 1. So to differentiate this, f of prime of x is equal to 4 over 9 multiplied by 3x. So we can just simplify and do mental. 3 minus 1 is just a 2 plus 7 multiplied by negative 1, and x, negative 1 subtracted by 1 is just a negative 2. So f of prime of x, 4 over 9 multiplied by 3 is just a 4 over 3. X squared, 7 multiplied by negative 1 is just a negative 7, x raised to negative 2. To further simplify this derivative of a function is to let the negative exponent get down to the denominator, which is to have, so we can attain a positive exponent guys. So we have here the derivative of function, which is f of x is equals to 4 over 9x cubed plus 7x raised to negative 1. So this is the answer. So let's proceed to the next example. The next function is f of x is equal to 4 square root of x subtracted by 1/3 x raised to cube. So to differentiate this guys, so this just a little bit harder for the previous problem. So we can just simplify this. We can simplify this radical form to fraction form exponent. So f of x is equal to the fraction form exponent of this radical. The square root is just a x raised to 1/2. So we can differentiate now. So f of prime of x is equal to 4 bring down 1 half, x half multiplied, subtract rather, negative 1 minus 1/3 multiplied by 3, x 3 subtracted by 1 is just a 2. So f of prime of x is equals to 4. Half of a 4 is a 2 multiplied by x. A half subtracted by 1 is just a negative 1 half. Subtracted by 1/3. 1/3 multiplied by 3 is just a 1. So we can leave it there. 1. So x squared. So can put the negative 1 half to the denominator. 2x raised to 1 half subtracted by x squared. So we can further simplify this. We can convert this fraction exponent form into radical form, so we can attain the proper simplest form. So x squared. So this is the derivative of a function of f of x is equal to 4 multiplied by square root of x minus 1/3 x raised to cube. So guys, let's proceed to the last example. So this is the hardest problem because this is the last problem. So we have f of x is equal to 6x squared plus x all over 4 square root of x. So f of prime of x, I'm sorry. So we have here a rational function, so we can break down this fraction into two terms. So we can differentiate this easily. So let's just simplify this first. So 6x squared over 4 square root of x plus x over 4 square root of x. So we separate, we expand this rational function into two terms, into two rational expressions. So we have here, so we have a radical form, so we can convert it into exponential form first. So we can proceed to differentiation. So f of prime is equals to 6x squared over 4x raised to 1 half plus x 4x raised to 1 half. So so we can differentiate now, guys. So f of prime of x, we can simplify this constant. 6 over 4 is just a 3 over 2. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. So we can simplify this into its simplest form before we can differentiate this, because I have seen a lot of mistake or simplification rather. So we can simplify this rational expression into 3 over 2. How can we divide same base with a different exponent? So this is how you divide 2 subtracted by 1 half. So you just gonna copy the same base, which is x, and subtract to subtract their exponent, which is 2 subtracted by 1/2. So in here also, for x, copy the base, which is x, the same base. We have here one exponent, which is 1, and subtracted by 1/2. And so we can simplify further. And 3 over 2, 2 subtracted by 1/2 is just 3 over 2, plus 4 multiplied by x raised to 1 subtracted by 1/2, which is 1/2. So guys, this is the simplest form using algebra, and we can further we can now differentiate this problem. So you need space, guys. So to differentiate this, f of prime of x is equals to, just copy the constant in the front of x raised to 3 over 2, and multiplied by 3 over 2 x, and 3 over 2, to convert it into decimal form, this is number of 1.5. So 1.5 subtracted by 1 is just 0.5, which is also 1/2, plus 4 multiplied by 1/2 x, a half subtracted by 1 is just a negative 1/2. So you can simplify now. F of prime of x is equal to twice of 3 over 2, which is twice of 3 over 2, which is 3. Or we can simply multiply these two identical fraction, so you can arrive answer of 3, x raised to 1/2 plus 4. A half of a 4 is just a 2, and you can bring down the negative exponent, which is 1/2. So you can simplify this into 3 square root of x plus 2 over square root of x. So guys, this is for today's video. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.